and a producer Gofreda or Chinchim Fidel de Maya Kamakama go Nazive of your sons and Aja Foster Gelly and so Ajina Konya Kamakama if it didn't come away with here because of watching a Saturday the Ghana Black Stars Agina Kono you didn't come up na Ophia but Madame Bakwamone na diamond in Samaya Bobo anyway at the Ababa Diamond we are now Baba Chef is a munimi and Sabinso near Baba Munea She and Samaya to join in Madame Bakwamone in terms of Nashe and Samaya Costa World Cup ba ko pem World Cup ma ensam o koso park sefo no ebia hyase o motitigu sanso na ko pem me bi nso e wo hon ma o mo homodin pa na ne matches ni bi nso e wo ho so ubenya Spain na Australia and o mo de be ni 7 pm na sa match no ba so sanso na Portugal boy 11 na o mo nso ni Croatia match no so ba so denden dia and nso matches a ba be to join na e break edematifo yan kwa mo no ne na hwe latest updates na if you am on neighbor e wi a na ba be hwe afisam nso kakra na ye de no nso ababeda etifo ye nhadea Lionel Messi a player osina kan edema Inter Miami osan so captain edema the Argentine national team no abrante na kwako grant interview bi na abrante no ode nsem to just ono enye top scorer no o hwe nim na ono o hwe nim se bibia be ba wie no na Argentina for asen atimi defend World Cup trophy na dey so mo nan so eno so ensema o break dem ative na okoko piem a o sign den sem to just ono free kick na o share no no kro ni nyame anim na onim se sabo no betimi atotenam na so sabo no totenam tin ni je ye pa nti eno so ensema Lionel Messi enso dey atoja ye dem ative na yenkode a okoko piem a latest ense kan say Brighton and Hove Albion for omonia bread den de pa abrante fen Luka Voskovic no abrante na assign no e dey na free Tottenham ono nso ba be sina kan e dey ama Brighton and Hove Albion e break no nso dem na transfer we na PM honum ska no e 46 million euros eno nso we a atime PM ho ye hwe nim se niam betime ededi nto ono nso ebu ni nketi afri Tottenham aboboko no akwa sina kan e dey ama Brighton e break no nso emative no kono na Tottenham for chemo mo nso aguso a omo ye signings the brain na Tottenham for breaking and the latest I say can say Abrante FM Sandro Tonali no record fee friend 105 million euros and I thought him for penny for Daniel Lavimo omuchiro mo de call Newcastle omakwa sensan Abrante FM Sandro Tonali no so no so mra meto aso ensina kan famo ntisi ade mo de 100 million akwa omuhwe nim se balance na aka no eno so betodwa mo de bekwa koma ma ye break them atifo yenko de Oliver Grisna last season no sina no dinu juma edema Crystal Palace Boboko no na se siade on Nottingham Forest for etimi adi nkomo kwa nimu ye pa papa no say obeto just say on so next season obedi no juma edi ama Nottingham Forest e ma ne nyon because e din kan ya confirm the amount Oliver Grisna later say kan so obe join Nottingham Forest Boboko no no so etimi akwa replace Parella e break no so the mative nti siade bibia e dana on so betimi akwa sina kan na after say Nottingham for etimi asake Victor Pereira no later say can say papa no contract until June 30th and uncle betimi aja no kwan mana kono so mentimi anya no kwan omotwen ya e ma ne bo 11:58 p.m. and omutime send in email say me antwen kra ma contract ni wu ye sako inti nka aka 2 minutes nka papa no contract be so na mo maja na akono mo se da bi omo ye no ma chen say ne mode mo nso ni enye contract na ye jawa ma akọ nti omotwen ya to say boy 11:58 p.m. nka kwa akobo 12 a.m. anopa no and omo se jo email ya sako say da be ya nkonkọ eso me de ma tena se ama me contract aso and maja hako into Victor Pereira no Nottingham Forest for chemo masakina eno so late say break dem ative na David Beckham aso ene edru David Beckham echima World Cup year course no England for modern boy was free pa na England for ono so hwanim so mo so betimi adem etimi akwa just out of no na odin sembia to just say England for omutimi pocket 19 million euros a free companies ahodo a bit say Pepsi, McDonald and after Stella enso ka Home Depot, Bank of America Adidas money na eka ho omotimi a sponsor England for ska we ska players no enso etimi agigu omumu a eno so elite se break credit for na Rashford mobile join him Rashford etimi aboni low spell Barcelona abena we na Marcus Rashford sisi awasen back to Manchester United na Manchester for chema omobetimi aton because Michael Carrick ejema Branton and can the plans ho kra into sia there a Branton friend Marcus Rashford after so obebo World Cup na we ni there na watimi apetima ono so betimi akoko Barca for they are two names so much Chelsea Anthony Gordon over Marcus Rashford and so late 70 I am Rashford no ye be hwe baby ono so edi ni bechira ye break and so dey my different Liverpool for and so gu so mo ye sign inspire na Liverpool for so move players me and so we and I say numwe memfan to just short listed 5 players Liverpool for pep anyway Bradley Bakola esina kan edema PSG Sansuna Yankuba Minta and so a Brighton Hove Albion player na Branteway South Mela a Branton esina kan German abontin so FC Cologne a Branton Liverpool for chemo muhian pa Sansuna Bazuma na Traore and so a Hoffian for player omo hwenim so metimi anya sa Branton na latest last player ono so esina kan Leeds United no a Branton Matthias Fernandes no ono so a player Liverpool front wet me a short list in the area to say ono so ombetimi anya na oba be bo ma ye break his ansem no so e dey my team for na Elliot Anderson and against DR Congo na Branton Manchester City for new signing no Elliot Anderson na ne modern more e was suye pa a Branton 8 million 3 key passes 61 passes 90 touches and otiminya again no 32 carries and after so defensive contributions no otiminya 9 e wo honom okopema clearance no so otiminya 4 e wo recoveries no onya 5 and also so 9 draws one onya 100% tackles one to tackle be a Branton ko e bia no otimi enya sa tackle no right and also Elliot Anderson Manchester City new DM na otimi enya no and also ne record kakra and also the statistics kakra and na otimi against DR Congo ye break and also dey my team for na Xavier Tabas Edin Sambia to just one reporter after so winning election no on hwenim na Barca for otimi enya signings pa na Anthony Gordon na mo dey 80 and as 90 akwa no e mo nya so mo wie kra because Barca ya more quality o mutim no into them Xavier Tabas president Edman La Liga or the same way to say just say one reporter on hwenim no ntimi sign players ni bebre na former Barcelona Bobo Kun say be ya ono so betimi a compete next season or Champions League no into no so yensema one reporter and so they tuga ye break them at na no DR Congo for etimi afiri so na Senegal for so etimi atenase hwehwan ma Belgium for so etimi kokko yi o mo from ntia no so bad news e fro ba ye bedi sansem no ho komo wo na Michael Olise enso de nsembia toja Bayern for the new contract e dey ato Branton anim na Branton ni chema ontimi ensign sa contract no into one Bayern for a meeting after World Cup here a Branton say emergency meeting or to inside there for Bayern Munich company for samomra na mo no mo ensi nkonya na mo ni nkoma enso latest science second ye break them at for na Hurricane so etmenya 2 goals on to see there Hurricane 4 matches when you 5 goals apart from Ghana Hurricane etmenya goals ni pina on the matches now abon into no so Hurricane golden boot race no se see ababe Kylian Mbappe 6 goals to assists Lionel Messi 6 goals Hurricane enso 5 so na Erling Haaland 5 go pema Vinicius Junior enso 4 Ousmane Dembele enso 4 Honma players way and they're competing for the Golden Boot Award now and also let's say break them at for now Hurricane and after to Kylian Mbappe and they the only European players or Martini Ashe more goals or the knockout stage man a good World Cup into and also a record kakra ye break them at for young coffee some na yemra bigger for new kakra because African contenders no you shape and no Senegal almost it's me share because from 2 goals ultimate nasia ema mo betiti kanini na Belgium for betiti kanini na etimi ehye 3-2 e ho ntia no so e hosema African contenders no was yetimi hwe ye pa because enshada enkoyi apart from Morocco yentimi enya any African country ono so etimi qualify World Cup more the round of 16 no afi Ghana so bebo nti ehwe ni muse bia the Black Stars of Ghana ebetimi akwa join Morocco for na yahwe Algeria so entimi mo nti ehwe Black Stars so ebetimi ayede akwakọ ball Mohammed no matimi adjoin here na Nations FC for defender Efeno Razak Simpson they say the latest and second say Razak Simpson no modinani echrem wa monone latest and second say FC Nations for etnia confirm the amount Abranten no omaton omohu ni pa Abranten no omaton no edina ma amonani team bi team di ema adwa but omoso omohu Abranten skaba intine Razak Simpson omo captain no defender na obenya Black Star collar ba ku bi boy no latest and second Abranten no next season ye nya no e wo Ghana division 1 no mu oko anasa Premier League no team bi antimi ankwa answer Abranten nti ono so ede nani echirem na the Black Stars of Ghana so omatimi akwa duru Kansas City ahead of omo crash against Colombia no ultimu se boys na ho keka no e wo sure pa Fatao Isakumo and afeso Antoine Semenyomo Inaki Williams mo kwa duru a ultimu se yes anije no e wo sure pa nti omo duru a omo hwe nim se the round of 32 match against Colombia no omo nso betimi akwa akobọ omo homoden no ma we ne sa match na ye break dem out for now French referee obetimi adi sa match no a referee Feno Clement Tupen Abranten no papa no ne modern no akwakwa de wo ko Champions League ma o hwe Arsenal for player Trossard oni referee ni seye pa na ni trimo den pa ono otwetwe card se we no into no for the 43-year-old referee no ono so ene betimi handle ye Black Stars of Ghana ye ni Colombia match na eba so Saturday ya no ono so betimi atimi akwakwa handle na wa hwese Black Star betimi qualify to the next phase ye break sansem no so de mative na kokopem World Cup na Black Stars wa so ye and e boy na Iceland for authorities no omatimi ene Black Star for akwakoshia omayimfoni ye kama pa into kokopem ho security men na omo honom no omo so omo ni Ghana hu ye pa into players ne mra omo mra na omo no omo ntwamfoni into omo so koya dede ayu mo Antoine Semenyomo otumi say yes infoni no no mo twane kama pa eno nso eyensem na Black Star for so etimi complete omo training na otumi say yes boys no bia ye fully fit yentimi enya player or injury entino Prince Edu ono etimi make ne training na eno nso bibia deda nti full squad no etimi aye training na bibia deda di and NS Miyama Munina enso etimi aye training kama pa eno nso elite sa na enra na dede ayu Jordan Ayew mom the contract with Leicester City no eba we ya ono nso etimi awie nti si ade wababa ye free agents na GFA also ono nani agiye pa na nso si ade ensema ekoso wo Ghana no flood na ekoso no ama Black Star players no omo dia show mu so also mutimi win sa match no e de share omo animonyam na so mutimi win sa match no said the be omo victims no omo ho aka no omo betimi abo omo nti the Black Stars of Ghana omo so omo send omo condolence de ama omo matimi ahwe omo properties and afin so omo nkwa no eno nso ensema efro ba na nra madinkan de atojo as Hurricane watimi eye niama kama pa na striker Jerry Afriye waba back to our Kwadesa was Saudi Pro League nti oba be bolon e de amomo wa sign bibia kama pa nti Jerry Afriye oba no aba be bolon kama pa e de amomo na As a folk goalkeeper FN Solomon Agwesi so referee order so Black Star camp do ni din kan the 26-man squad no nso order so after say your first choice goalkeeper Tizigi Epra no ono na aba kan ho but ni din enka ho e the 26-man squad nso kan Black Star players no a ono nso ono omo eye training kama pa nto ono nso eguso a oye training na latest and second say mamonane clubs bin so eguso a monitor Brandon pa next season House of Folk hwe ya mutu choice goalkeepers no omo betimi agam ho akọ nti no mo hwe ya Agwesi so mi atete se teams ahodoɔ na monitor the situation my breaker dem was Razak Simpson oko yamowam ɛwɔ abadwafo na nhwɛ nsɛm mienu miensa bi ɛna me pese me di African contenders me pese me di ehun komo enti no ye nhwɛ Nazif
Governor
akwaba
bibia wakodo
yankopon adom metem pop apopa me ho den Gali
boy
bibia de dadin
yami adom
ede yami ase
bibia bako
yami adom bibia de dadin yan chance o share World Cup here cause African countries no yenya nine omotimi borum the round of 32 see 5 abo say me right 5 abo apart from Morocco omo amakan na ekofie Senegal ya ni da omo so omo ko Ivory Coast ko DR Congo enso ko South Africa de omo kra ne di nkan ko ye ntino apart from Morocco omo ni na ko see Ababeka Algeria na Ghana ntino ye na yaka o ye shock o share said the timinya numbers e will run of 32 year na ya sha se ya titi to say and run Senegal crowd there na shame am sure much 2-0 80th minute now what me atwen mo ma betete de bi aka ho really yen share African contenders no said the esi ko no
yo me am da se e be chetifo
just
in fact en ra born there Africa for na ma yin sesifo if say minim say nanka 10 countries here only ma Africa ba kon no want me qualify for round 32
Tunisia
kana kan dey at least aka yan kam kwa na ke be ka tu kofi naka 7 aka no ka yamo 160 ni bi but I dey mu say bon e ka so mo amane bon pa na dey tina said a game no ko ending na say I don't know much say ya wie ntini ya mo de pa na o hwe South Africa ene di kan 90+2 ade ye omo ayi omunya go a South Africa de ko fi DR Congo the same thing 86 minutes ala chama ya cheo uko a friends and Senegal the same 83 minutes
yes
all of him o the bank Cote d'Ivoire so a 85 Ghana so Croatia 83 minutes normally share na sa we no Argentina e kwaso ma Africans
and then ya mentality ne say
me nim say I don't feel say born to me abono ye
and Senegal ne Belgium ball match ni we utie Belgium for coach
oh Senegal dey no bem coach ni sa defender ye me for the thing no you free mu ene dey edi ni amo ti say Congo so sa Congo will lead who ye changes ahead so it changes people sometimes it me favor that's going to me favor in fact elwa Senegal dey na me I say who lead 2-0 now one more 3 minutes at 2 goals 3 minutes e da tika ni nyina na extra time was show 1 and we free in fact Africa for no man na mo yanhwe o mo maka
no coach no Belgium for coach no o kan sem bi e me dan na ne sisi mitrim say wa more Africans but say they o see e kan sem say e ba na nkofo bi a ya na omo hye goals no na say o hye ba ko a utimi enya akwanya e hye ba ko a bibia bawie say bi a Ghana ye boy ne Colombia boy na ya hye omo 3 na say Colombia etimu ete ba ko a omo wie game no nti enra na okache ne boys ne say omo nya abotre na omo ntimi ente goal ne ba ko pe omo te ba Belgium for coach no nti na no patch say Africans their mentality with game no eya na say na patch because share Cape Verde against Spain. See the music court that game no more certain mentality no. As a young because what me I win in the panel 2 goals or the form 2 goals 80 minutes akabe say o dey nkasa 10 minutes I will be finish the game no. And then I'll be here. On count on trim now on share copim say obe win some. Ebi na your friend say Tamale City ne DBB the same thing. What made the 1-0 akọ first half? Na second half no one team manages that game until 90 minutes.
Yes. On say mbe play if you coach is ni na. And at this time the same one na touch line.
No more.
Titama who say we lead no. Na baby e to see no. All coach me touch our instructions. Now what you?
It's all my instructions.
What the bench na instructions. It changes now be na affect you. Coach na ka za no. Say Belgium and omoni your friend say Senegal ballers.
Yes.
Say mo about you say. Who say Africa o modin. Who say Africans no. Started your friend say Ghana.
Okay.
Come here cause bono. Cause Rica bono. It 10 minutes. Croatia. It 10 minutes on share. Cause I tell you say time as well I can 7 minutes. And then left with the better so. I know who judge down because I say what we near we. The same thing, look Cote d'Ivoire, it's the 5th.
Okay.
Oko Senegal so 10. Oko Congo so it's the 6th. Oko we crowd in South Africa 90 plus 2.
Mamen ko na zivo.
Eti sana the Odika. Our study Africa they mu say sana eti ye kwa we ya na ye refi ye.
Okay. Nazif.
Governor.
Me de meraho. Enra nangam visitors at least Senegal there. Omo bit me akwa join in Morocco. But 80th minute I me na me kwa ma dum tim so Senegal we kra. Me sorry ya me hwe ya Senegal film. Also a surprise. Me then me home nyina wu.
In fact, Andra the game na so hanaja. Ekuwie na chi na mo extra time na dey. They did trim ko fi preko. And I mean me one of producer frame is penalty about Nigeria. Oka penalty about na me amini tua seja.
Ebetia Senegal.
Akem. Now you see football, I mean, you do football. I mean, for me, this is my 6th time watching and also witnessing the World Cup because 2006, and I'm a witness of my first World Cup and all that. And Kwesi, sorry. In fact, one of the games, another football match is Amasha. I'm very, very disappointed.
Okay.
And drag game, and I quite remember before we even get to the game itself, I was telling producer, I said, Senegal team, in fact, we shared their performance in the group stage now. They have been very disappointing, even though Obibeka said they were in a very tough group against the likes of France and Norway and all that. But I still think, with the quality and what they were able to do on the African continent, I was expecting, at least they will be able to give a very good run of our football because without a doubt, they are the winners of the AFCON. What you say? They were the winners of the AFCON. So if you need somebody to be able to represent us very well, that is the Senegalese team. But for me, I think the game yesterday, I mean, one of the things I normally do is to kind of rewatch the games to kind of be able to understand what happens yesterday. And for me, even before watching the game itself fully today, this morning, I feel like for you to be able to lead 2-0 against that Belgian team, Abrana 80th minutes there, I think the squad of Senegal should have been able to manage the game to be able to get, I mean, a win in that particular game. And for me, I think the coach didn't help it that much.
Okay.
You see, when it comes to the technical side,
yes,
in fact, when it comes to the technical side, there's a different ways of managing the game. You see, one thing that almost all the time when it comes to the Black Stars or the Jordan Ayew issue, I always have my personal view on the issue of Jordan Ayew. You say, no doubt about it, you can be having issues on how he hold that play, how he keeps the ball that much as as compared to other players, and how quick you want him to release the ball and all that. But you see, looking at the game yesterday, there's a different ways to be able to keep the ball. In fact, Mendy was not in the post for the Senegalese national team yesterday. Yes, Koulibaly. I'm one of those people who think who thought that the guy is not of that shape anymore, so he needs to be on the bench. But yesterday, looking at the timing of the game, you need somebody like that,
yes,
especially
experience.
when we were not having Mendy on the field of play. You needed somebody who will be at the back and calm the nerves of the other players. And clearly, that is the time Ankawaso would introduce him. And for me, I was very surprised when he was leading 2-0 and substituting the kind of midfielders, defenders, and bringing in attackers. I was asking myself, say, this might be the cause of, because clearly you are leading 2-0. What you need to do is to contain anything Belgium team in Ebeye. It's either you keep the ball or you let them enjoy the play without making any threat. But yesterday, that is why Godfrey's midfielder Okase, for him, he feels for him to be able to be back in the Senegalese national team, unless say be at the technical team, they are not there anymore. And for me, I think that this game in particular, the coaches or the technical team of the Senegal didn't help them. And hey, the issue about the Belgium coach, I don't think it's true, because yes, you can mention some of the teams that would go on that tangent and lose the game. We have the situation whereby Morocco at the other hand side, they are also firing and all that, and there are other African teams as well. Even though we were expecting these teams to do better, but they were not able to do that. Even the DR Congo game, it's similar thing like that. It's leading by a goal to 0 against England. Against a one-man team, England, and they went in there and lost that particular game by 2-1. It is very disappointing, a very disheartening. But this is the game of football. Whenever it gets to the knockout phases, that is where your experience, your quality comes to bear, and that is what has helped these European teams, the likes of Belgium and England, to be able to knock these two teams out of the competition.
Okay, Gally.
Oi.
Yeah, call.
Yo, Corona. Ghana, so if it's me, boy, my teams in our car at least. You never call him Binunka.
And now, jury, boy.
Yanka Morocco. Is in for new. The Accordia, Yaja opening time kakra. And the Soreniaco. I mean, Jammy Baba, Figo man, that are boots. Naminche, Sean, Mintia, Zadenis, Massa Quasini, Kiki.
Okay.
Show me now, say, or maybe a much wireless and waiting.
All right.
Yeah, tea, which home. Now, Joe be answer, and not much.
Nazif, into my men so many chakra, or some chair. So also one chair, and make chair.
Don't worry.
Obetia.
No, don't worry.
So, dear. Everything some Obetia and phone in.
Yes,
and a beer account, and Dadana. And who's a no guitar chips, and also
Miss Roman guitar chips. So, chips need be out there, no problem.
Me need chips.
Okay.
Alright.
No, so we'll be our alternative janitors or the person or the neighbor. No problem. No problem. The answer.
So say di meka
ho. So far there, baby a jina na jina. But so be how person or beka ho.
Join anything.
The door is open. Very, very open.
Adriano kwa na opa na so be atare mpaboa.
Bibia kwesi kwabra bibia mini kwesi wo ho ibi chale.
Girl is a figo ho. Figo yitire.
Yeah, o say
figo yitire. Ti bia
obeko. 3 years. 3 years.
So ukuyi ana wachia no.
O say
ukuyi ana wachia.
Dabi. Me 3 years.
Onyi 3.
Dabi.
Yo.
Me 10 mitisa ntino.
Okay. Me call Lily Empress menchake se nkoma otie din menchake se. Ochina same time 4:45 you be sen aba na dia good day mu nsem papa no e dia bra. E din ne electric kwesi sparks but was no dey papa aba be diamond. Tin ochina obete na even kan as na obete ja first stand so kan e wo fia. Ya kramo.